Zillow thinks home price will drop in 2026, so should you care? Zillow just put out a prediction that home values in San Diego County will drop by 1.1% in March 2026. Yep, a drop. Their reasoning? Inventory's been climbing and home price growth has basically hit pause right when things usually heat up in spring. But here's where things get interesting. Fannie Mae and JP Morgan totally disagree. They're predicting home prices will go up by 4.1% and 3% respectively. So who's right? Honestly, no one knows. It's all forecasting or educated guesses. And trying to predict anything 1 year in the future in this market is like trying to guess what gas prices will be like next summer. Good luck. Let's look at what's actually happening right now. April just wrapped up and we've got some fresh numbers. For inventory, single family homes, there were 3,231 on the market. That's up 29.1% compared to last year. For condos and townhomes, 2,344 listing, up a massive 60.5% year over year. To zoom out even more, compared to 2024 inventory for single family homes, it's up over 40%. For condos and townhomes, almost 88% higher. That's a lot more choices for buyers and more competition for sellers. Now, for days on market. Single family homes on average were 32 days spent on the market. For condos and townhomes, it was 33 days. Homes are sitting a little bit longer than they used to last year, but nothing dramatic, but enough to notice. Now, mortgage rates. April saw rates bouncing between 6.62% and 6.83%. Interestingly enough, this time last year, they were higher between 6.82 and 7.17. So yes, rates have dropped a bit, but not enough to throw a party over. So what's happening to the home prices? Here's where everyone's focus tends to land anyways. For single family homes, the median sales price was $1,075,000. That's about $15,000 less compared to last year. For condos and townhomes, it was $675,000, which is down $5,000 year over year. Not huge drops, but definitely noticeable. And for context, this is the first time we've ever seen year-over-year price declines for single-family homes since May 2023. Also, the first month-over-month dip since December. I get it. Headlines like Zillow saying home prices will drop make everybody nervous. But here's my thing. We've seen this before. In 2023, prices dropped year over year from January to May. Then in June, they pop back up by 2.6%. Markets aren't linear, they move in waves. Right now, buyers are just cautious. Between rates, affordability, and everything else going on globally, it's no surprise people are pausing before making big moves. That pause, it softened demand. And when demand slows, homes take longer to sell. Inventories build up, sellers get nervous, they start negotiating more, and that brings down the median home price. It's just a big domino effect, but not necessarily a sign of collapse. But here are a few things to keep in mind. Number one, yes, inventory is up, but still not enough to meet long-term demand. Number two, home prices are still 40% higher than they were in 2019. So yeah, let's not panic over one soft month. If we're seeing 3 to 4 months in a row where consistent price drops, then I'd start sounding the alarm. But right now, if you've been thinking about buying and your finances are solid, this could be your shot. Less competition, more options, and sellers are willing to negotiate. And as the old Warren Buffett quote goes, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Speaking of being greedy, check out this home. So the most expensive home in San Diego right now, besides the other two, the Sandcastle and the other one are still for sale. They're going to be for sale for a long, long time. But if you check this one out, this is the next one on the list since the other ones are still going strong. This is $75 million in Del Mar. Gorgeous, right by the beach, literally on the beach. Phenomenal. 7 beds, 9 bathrooms, 6,000 square feet in Stelmar. Let's see, it was completed, it was remodeled or renovated, or I don't know, probably torn to the ground and remodeled back up in 2024. It was designed with a bachelor's beachgoer's DNA. I was like, that's an expensive bachelor's pad. It was built by the Swig Generals Contracting with Studio William Hefner Architect. Just sounds expensive. And what do you expect? It's Del Mar, right? Let's check out some of these pictures. Look at that view. Beautiful. You can see the plot right here. Sorry, let me scroll down so you can move me out the way. Right here. That's walking distance to the beach. Imagine eating dinner, haven't seen the sunset like that. Awesome. And it has a pool. So in case you don't want to get sandy and you really have, if you're spending $75 million on a home, you probably want a pool too. You can sit by the pool, hang out. Cool. Oh, look at that. Is that like a boys' den? Awesome. Anywho, dang, look at that room too. Jesus. Gorgeous. And of course the beach. You can't miss the beach. But once again, that's the most expensive home in San Diego for $75 million. Do you want to see how much the mortgage would cost? Nah, it'll make us both sick. Now on for the cheapest home in San Diego. Much, much smaller and less expensive. It's $280,000 in Maraloo apartment or Maraloo Road, apartment number 10. It's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 566 square feet. Much less than the Del Mar home, but once again, $280,000. Can't beat that. Let's go down a little bit. It's VA approved, so if you're in the military, awesome. I think well, let's see where it's at. Here we go. Let's check it out a little bit. It's obviously not as nice as the Del Mar house, but get me out of the way. Still, not bad at all. Check it out. Not bad. $280,000. It's right here. Where is? Let me make this bigger. Don't freak out. There we go. Oh, perfect. Right by Emerald Hills. Can't beat it. You're hop, skipping, and jump from 32nd Street, Point Loma. If you have to go over the bridge, good luck. But perfect first time home buyer, VA, FHA, whatever, $279,000. Not bad. Now let's go down and see what that would be. 276,000. Okay, cool. Don't care. Let's check it out. So let's say you did VA, bam, 0. Let's always go high just in case. Let's put 7.0%. Boom. Mortgage insurance, if you're doing VA, you don't have that. Property taxes, 1.25. This is also training for you guys anytime you want to do this for yourself. And then homeowner a year. Okay, I could do $90. That's not bad. HOA is $255. Cool. We're not gonna do utilities because you guys might be gamers. So for a VA person, that's $2,500 a month for your own 1 bedroom. You're gonna be paying that much just to live in an apartment yourself. Now let's say FHA. All we gotta do, change the down payment, 3.5. Keep interest rate the same. Turn on mortgage insurance. It's $2,600. Not bad for a first-time home. Can't really beat that, right? But before you buy the $280,000 home or the $75 million home, which would be nice, you first have to save up for a down payment. And this video right here will give you 6 tips and tricks to help you save up that down payment without sacrificing your lifestyle. Please like and subscribe to the video, and I'll see you next week.